Attract Money Challenge. Part 4, Day 7. If you want more money, pause for a moment, not to stress, not to overthink, just to ask yourself one simple question every single day. What skill can I learn that people will pay for? It sounds small, almost too obvious, but this one question can quietly change the direction of your life. Because most people spend their days thinking about money, worrying about money, hoping for more money, but very few actually connect money to skill. They wait for a better opportunity, a higher salary, a lucky break. But money doesn't just come from wanting more, it comes from becoming more valuable. And value comes from skills. Think about it. Every person who earns more, in any field, at any level, is being paid for something they can do that others either can't or don't want to do. It could be communication, problem solving, design, coding, selling, teaching, managing, different skills, same principle. So if your income feels stuck, it's worth asking, what skill am I relying on right now? And is it enough to take me where I want to go? Because here's the truth most people avoid. If you keep doing the same things with the same level of skill, your results will stay the same. Not because you're not capable, but because nothing new is being added. Now imagine this shift. Instead of scrolling aimlessly, you spend 30 minutes learning something useful. Instead of saying, I don't have time, you ask, can I give just a little time to grow? And every day you come back to that same question. What skill can I learn that people will pay for? Some days you won't have a clear answer. That's okay. Because the question itself starts changing how you think. You begin to notice things, skills that are in demand, people who are doing interesting work, opportunities to improve. You start connecting dots. Maybe you realize you're good at explaining things. That could turn into teaching or content creation. Maybe you notice businesses struggling online and you start learning digital skills. Maybe you get curious about something you once ignored and slowly it becomes valuable. This is how growth actually happens, not in one big moment, but in small, consistent upgrades, day by day, skill by skill. And over time, something powerful happens. You're no longer just hoping for more money. You're becoming someone who can earn more. That confidence feels different, because now you don't feel stuck. You know that if needed, you can learn, adapt, and grow. And that's real security. So today, don't focus on the money itself. Focus on what creates it. Ask the question, sit with it, act on it, even in a small way, because one new skill can open one new opportunity, and one opportunity can change everything. It all begins with that simple daily question. Day 8. Let's be honest for a moment. Thinking about money won't make you money. You can sit for hours, planning, imagining, visualizing the perfect life. But at the end of the day, your bank account doesn't change because of thoughts alone. Action does. And this is where most people get stuck. They have ideas, good ideas, business ideas, side hustle ideas, ways to improve their life. But those ideas stay in their head. They get refined, overthought, perfected, until they slowly fade away. Because thinking feels productive. It feels like you're doing something. You tell yourself, I'm working on it. I'm figuring things out. I just need a little more clarity. But days pass, weeks pass, and nothing actually moves. Because ideas don't pay you. Execution does. Let's make this real. How many times have you thought about starting something? Maybe a YouTube channel, learning a new skill, starting a small business. You had the idea. You even imagined how it would look. But then came the doubts. What if I fail? What if people judge me? I'm not ready yet. So instead of starting, you stayed in your head. And slowly, the excitement disappeared. Not because the idea was bad, but because it never turned into action. Now think about the people you see succeeding from the outside. It looks like they had better ideas, but most of the time, they didn't. They just acted on them. They started before they felt ready. They made mistakes. They learned as they went. While others were still thinking, they were doing. And that made all the difference. Here's the truth. An average idea, executed well, will always beat a brilliant idea that never starts. Because the world doesn't reward potential, it rewards progress. It rewards people who show up, who try, who adjust, who keep moving even when it's uncomfortable. So today, don't add more ideas to your list. You don't need another plan. You don't need more motivation. You need movement. Pick one thing, just one, and take the smallest possible step toward it. Send that message, start that video, learn that first lesson, make that first attempt. It won't be perfect. It's not supposed to be. Because clarity doesn't come before action. It comes from action. Every step you take teaches you something new. Every attempt builds confidence. Every small win creates momentum. And slowly, what once felt impossible starts feeling normal. So remind yourself, thinking about money won't make you money. Action will. Ideas don't pay you. Execution does. And your next step, no matter how small, is worth more than 1,000 perfect plans.
If you found this helpful, give it a like and subscribe for more content that helps you reset your mind and feel better in everyday life.